Hey, welcome guys. It is us again. But Phil is coming to us in an on location. We don't know where it is.
Chicago International Airport.
Where are you going?
I am heading over to Ireland. It's an
Whoa.
overnight flight. Overnight flight from Chicago to Dublin, Ireland.
How long will you be there?
I'm going to be visiting my sister on Friday to see her graduate with her PhD in forensic psychology.
Cool.
Nice.
That's one the reason why we're there.
That's
Me and
cool.
my parents are here.
Yeah, that is cool. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's talk about our Green Bay Packers 9-3-1.
And Jay, to start, I'll say something that you asked me and Kenton like 4 weeks ago. Do I still think Packers are a Super Bowl team? My answer is still yes.
I'm on the fence about that. I'm on the fence.
How can you be on the fence? Like, we have had such a big comeback. We've had two dominant stops. We're the second seed in the NFC.
Yeah, but anything can happen. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
Like you guys
Meaning, yeah, you can't use that as an escape. We're the ones that told you that.
But I think it's a two-team race for the NFC North.
I think it's us and the Rams.
No, for the division. The
Oh,
NFC North.
The North, yeah. I mean, it's just us and the Bears. I'm not even thinking about the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the Lions. They're out of it. They're out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do play the Bears next week. So.
Yeah, which I'm still not, too worried about, especially since Matt Lafluer is undefeated at Soldier Field.
True. And it is Toyota-thon.
It is Toyota-thon.
I should get a new Toyota.
What'd you say, Phil?
I'm not saying that. No, I'm just saying that the one thing that I just Packers fans owe Matt LaFleur a damn apology, and same with national media writers.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do, and I am one of them. I owe him an apology.
I do.
And maybe Kenton was right.
We were all calling for his ass a month ago.
And maybe Kenton was right. He was the one saying that he likes to wait and show his, to actually like show off and show up in December games and playoffs, and that's what he's doing. So.
Yeah, but every time we get into the playoffs, Matt LaFleur does have a track record of losing games.
But at least he's getting us to the playoffs.
So.
Because the Steelers also owe Mike Tomlin an apology.
Yes, they do.
Steelers fans, not the Steelers themselves, but Steelers fans.
No, Steelers fans, not the Steelers. The Steelers love him.
Oh yeah. Let's let Phil go first because I know he's on a time crunch. So what did you think about the game?
It was very interesting. The fact that Micah Parsons had such a huge impact on the game without actually getting a sack is, he got like 8 pressures or something like that. He was a monster that game.
And he got held literally every single play.
Yeah.
He was held almost every play. I also liked our chunk plays as well. Well, Melton over the middle there.
Ooh.
And what's the number one killer for the Bears? And I've heard Bears fans talk about this all the time. The number one killer for the Bears has always been short slants. So they adjusted something right at the line of scrimmage, short slant to the house.
Mm-hmm.
They've been, that's a Devontae Adams, Aaron Rodgers type play.
Oh yeah. Change the play on the fly.
Yeah, just a short slant, taking it to the house. That's an old
Oh yeah, you mean the one to Christian Watson?
Watson, yeah. That's an old vintage Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers type play.
Yes, it is. And you
That's a-
you know what
like
helped?
an old.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's also like an old Jordy Nelson type play too. Jordy Nelson ran a lot of those too.
Yeah.
It was a good looking. It looks like our offense is really starting to come together. It's still,
Now that
you know,
now that we know what to do with Christian Watson, now that he's
Yeah.
healthy,
and having Reed back.
I mean, it looks like we found the number one wide receiver.
Yeah, Watson, 100%. I mean, this is the best he's played at the Packers, period.
And you know
he
what?
was money worth it.
Since Watson came back, man, Jordan Love looks hell of a different QB.
Yeah, he looks like an MVP contender right now, and people are saying it too. He's been like ranked number 2 the past 3 weeks.
Yeah. And you gotta say it's Christian Watson.
Whoever turned on Jay's light there.
Yeah, my mom.
But
Yeah.
I mean, the defense really stood up though. To be fair, that last play, they had a first down. They did have a first down.
Yeah, they did.
DeAndre Swift was open.
But I agree, but I don't want to take the credit away from Nixon because he definitely
He made a hell of a jump on the play. And
Williams easily could have just ran it. Like he would have ran it and easily got the first down. But because what was that, Jay?
Never mind. I don't know who that is. Just go on. It's gonna go off in a little bit.
Is that your ringtone?
Sorry about that. There we go. Sorry about that. My bad.
But
yeah. So where were we?
Nick, the last drive of the game.
Yeah.
Nixon made a hell of a ball.
I mean, you know, on that last play, there were a lot of people open.
There's at least 3 Bears open.
I still obviously like Williams like blew that, but I don't 100% blame him. I don't know why Ben Johnson would have him do a run off to the left. Like that's a hard play to do.
Yeah, it is. Especially when
it was basically the same play that they ran in Philadelphia for that touchdown to Coach.
I understand. Today, I understand that, except we used a timeout. They had plenty of time to switch it up. We knew what they were doing, and they stuck with it.
But when I heard the press conference, he said if they did get the touchdown there, they were going to go for 2 points.
They weren't going to?
No, they were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. But you know who I'm really disappointed in right now? Is Rashad Garrett. He's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, he's a little quiet right now.
I'm like, when we got Micah, I thought Rashad Garrett's gonna be the biggest benefit.
Well, it has helped 100%, but you know, I don't know. Sometimes he's there, sometimes he's not. But I'm not going to blame anyone on the defense this game specifically because every time our offense was on the field, we scored extremely fast. So our defense was on the field the entire second half of the game. So they were burnt out. They were tired. I'm not going to blame them for anything.
But you know what play I was really mad about? But it worked out.
What?
It was that 3rd and 2 play.
Oh, with the toss to Jacobs.
Why do you pass the ball to Jacobs right there?
That's just something the NFL likes to do, I guess. But hey, it worked out. He made a miss heavy.
There were like 4 Bears over there.
No, there were 5. He made 4. He made 4 of them run into each other.
He made them tackle each other.
Yeah. So that was awesome. And that really helped me because like Jacobs is kind of been like obviously not the same level, but he's kind of been like Saquon this year where he's kind of been he hasn't really had any big moments, and that's not his fault. He is like targeted heavily, but I was a little worried because I was like, put Wilson in to throw him off because like every time Wilson runs, he didn't really have that many snaps this game.
No.
But every time he runs, he's explosive.
Oh yeah.
And it's not because he's better than Jacobs. It's because they don't prepare for him like they do for Jacobs.
You know what? I wonder. When are they finally gonna let Marshawn Lloyd get into the game?
I think they're afraid to like bring him back just to have him because I think if he gets injured again, he's gone. So I feel like they're afraid of rushing it, but honestly, we don't need him that badly right now.
That is true.
There are other positions where I would much rather have a player come in than that. Also, like, is Golden gonna get anything this season?
Man, see, I thought Golden was gonna be like the Christian Watson role, taking the top off the defense.
He only had one target this game, and it was an interception. It was an interception the first drive, and then he was nowhere to be seen the entire game. I don't know if there's like something going on, or if Love just truly trusts all of his other receivers more. But when Golden's on the field, he's open. He gets open, and it's been like that. So I don't know if it's just baby steps. Like there's literally no rush. Like because I get that because we have so many receiver options.
Yeah.
But like if I'm Golden, I'd be pretty annoyed.
But let me ask you: do you think when we drafted Golden and we gave Watson the 1-year extension, do you think that means that the Packers might not re-sign Romeo Doubs?
No, they're keeping Romeo Doubs. I still don't see how the Packers would have any reason to get rid of Doubs, especially since they just got rid of Heath. I think they just got rid of Heath.
Yeah, we got rid of Heath, but
I still don't see Doubs in any threat of getting. He's shown up so much this year already.
But you know, we did draft 2 receivers this year.
Mm-hmm. But no, I don't see him. I see after this season us having Watson, Golden, Doubs, Wicks for sure.
But the thing that I'm confused is why is Romeo Doubs at the punt return? Yeah.
I mean, I don't have an issue with it. Oh, probably because Savion Williams is out right now.
Oh, he's hurt?
Yeah, he's been hurt. He got hurt against the Lions. He not bad, but I think he's just out for like 2 weeks or something. But yeah, that's why Doubs was doing that.
I know with the Packers, if they draft a wide receiver early in their rookie year, they play punt return and kick return.
Mm-hmm. But
after their second year in the league, they don't put it back there.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe Golden will have a game against the Broncos. Maybe he's still like a little iffy on his shoulders, so they didn't want to overdo it. Because I honestly don't know if I saw him in any more drives that game besides the first couple.
Yeah.
So maybe he's just taking his time, doesn't want to re-hurt anything.
I mean, after that pick that Jordan threw,
but I
saw goal.
And I don't know how much of that interception was Golden's fault. I know that was to Golden, and I don't know if he ran the wrong way or if something happened. I know it also wasn't an absolute perfect ball by Love, but
and it was like a 3rd and 20.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, I'm not going to complain about the interception because Jalen Hurts just threw more interceptions in one game than Love has this season. So,
well, he turned the ball over twice in one play.
yeah, he threw an interception and fumbled it.
That was hilarious. That was hilarious.
It was. But
yeah.
But so I'm not like, honestly, I think we kind of play better against like the Bears, for example, at Soldier than at Lambeau.
Okay.
So I'm not worried really about that game. I wasn't terribly worried about. I was like iffy on this game and a little worried, but once the day happened, I just got excited. So I wasn't really too worried, especially after that first half where Caleb had like 2 completions.
Oh yeah, for 2 yards.
Yeah, or something like that. And then Bears fans are saying the whole week they were going to run us over with their running backs. I knew we held them to 0 big plays over 10 yards.
Yeah, but they did run for 130 yards.
Yeah, but that was all like that's because more than like for like 3/4 of the game they did handoffs.
So you guys, what do you think? Everybody's saying that Halfley might be gone next year. He might get a head coach job somewhere.
Jeff Halfley?
Yeah.
I wouldn't want that. I would love to keep him.
I wouldn't either.
But at the same time, I think I look at that the same as Malik Willis. I think they both deserve to be number 1 somewhere. So, like, if Malik Willis got drafted as a QB1 somewhere, I'd be thrilled for him. Like, I think he's plenty good enough and way better than many QB1s in the league. I think Jeff Halfley could easily be a coach for a team, a head coach. So I would be happy for him, but I'd definitely be sad to see him go.
You know what? He is the best defensive coach we ever had
he's
in
great.
10 years.
He's very good. He's great. He's turned especially like our secondary from a team of like misfits into one of the top defenses in the league.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm very happy with him.
So, so Phil, before you go, do you have any concerns against the Broncos?
Jordan Love, just don't be a turnover machine this time. That defense is very opportunistic. They'll turn any mistake into a problem. So if he plays clean, which he has, we'll win the game.
So. I completely agree.
And I was talking to Brandon about this. I told him, you better not bring that wheel out. Or jeez.
I'm honestly, especially after their game against the Raiders, I'm not that worried.
Yeah.
Honestly, the biggest worry I have is just playing in Denver. It's not even that it's it's just that it's an away game. It's gonna be our first game of 3 away games over the next couple weeks.
Yes, it is.
It's gonna be hot, or no, it's not gonna be hot. It's gonna be probably windy, yeah, and cold. And very, very sunny. So I'm not, terribly worried, especially because, like I said in the group chat, the Broncos, like 8 of their wins is like a 3-point differential.
Yeah, true.
And some of them are 1 points, and it's not against good teams. I'm not saying they're a bad team. I definitely think they're good, but I definitely, for 11-2, I don't think they're that scary.
That defense is carrying their.
Oh, that
defense.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's purely for me. It's the same thing as the Bears. It's their defense. It's a defensive team, and
I think they have the best corner in the game today. And Patrick Surtain.
But if we can put 28 points up against the Bears defense like we just did, I'm hopeful against the Broncos, especially because I think our defense is going to be a great matchup against their offense.
So, do you know if Lucas Van Ness is coming back?
I believe he is. And then I think Who was it? I don't remember. I know, and then there was someone else I think was coming back.
The guy that I saw play really good is Quay Walker.
Yes, he was great. He's very good. And Enagbare, he was really good too.
Oh yeah,
people aren't talking about that. He might have saved the game for us on that 3rd and 1 stop.
That 3rd and 1 before that 4th and 1 happened.
Yeah, he might have saved that game for us there.
That was awesome.
It was.
And he was on the trading block too.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm not really that worried. I'm excited. Do you got to go, Philip?
I think so. I think it's just about the gates are about to open.
Before you go, what's your score prediction?
27-24 Packers. Just going to go 27.
Oh, the magic number 27.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But I think it's going to be a very close game.
I do too.
It would be. And Phil, have a safe trip.
Yeah, have a good time.
Yeah.
Take pictures and send
them.
And video.
Oh, yeah.
And have fun.
Yes, absolutely, guys. You take care.
You take care.
Then there were 2.
Yep, only 2.
I was saying, I'm more like, I personally, because what do we have? We have the Broncos, the Bears, the Ravens, the Vikings.
Yeah.
I personally think we're gonna go 3-1 the next.
Really?
And I think that one loss is gonna be to the Vikings. I think that'll be a trap game, specifically because if we win the next 3 games, we're not gonna play any of our starters against them.
Well, see, I was thinking about this. I think we might went out, and if the Rams lose again, the Packers might get the first.
Yeah. Well, I think if the Rams continue winning and they're going to be the defined first seed, and our outcome of changing seeds doesn't change against the Vikings, we'll have Willis and almost most of our backups playing.
Yeah,
and if it's and honestly, I still think Willis can beat 9 in the Vikings, but it's still like I don't want to lose to them. But
I want to go 6-0 in the division.
And personally, I think we're gonna have a bigger lead against the Bears than we will for the Broncos. I think we're on. It's it was a 7 or a 6 point game. It felt closer, but I think we're gonna do even better against the Bears, or even better against the Broncos than we did against the Bears. I think we're truly on a roll, and I think we could go like maybe 33-21 or something. I think our offense is gonna have a big day against them.
But you got to give credit to the Bears. They fought hard.
Yeah, they did, but I'm still not going to be nice to them because I don't like. Ben Johnson shot himself in the foot saying that in the beginning of the season. And Caleb Williams is not my favorite person in the world. So,
but what the hell?
Because after that game, how like Brisker. Like for the Bears, how many players were like just making excuses, like saying like, yeah, you see that touch or that push off, you see this hold, be like, did you not see Parsons getting choked?
Yeah. Michael Parsons getting hold every single time.
Literally every single snap, the dude's hand was on his throat.
I can't believe
Go ahead.
The referee is right there, right in front.
Not even that. The flag on Nixon in the beginning, the dude choked Nixon. And Nixon pushed him off and grabbed his face mask, and we got the flag for it.
Oh, you mean the fight?
Yeah, Nixon didn't start it, yet he got the flag for it.
And I don't know why now the fool was getting mad at Nixon when he came
I think he was just, mad of like, in any situation, you should just not do anything because the ref won't give it to you. But he was defending himself. So,
but it's the heat of the battle.
yeah. And the refs were just terrible that whole game. I mean, the turnover in the beginning should have been a fumble recovery by the Packers. That catch by Luke Musgrave should have been
a catch.
Should have been a catch.
And that Everett Williams who ripped it out.
Yeah.
That should have been a turnover.
Yep. So, I mean, they couldn't save them, though, because we, thought that it was kind of a worrisome, though, for me, because, like, obviously I love seeing our offense go on the field and just get a touchdown like that.
Yeah.
But the defense does need a break. And that second half, they did not get a single break, because anytime we were on the field, we got a touchdown.
So you're telling me that the Packers are scoring too fast?
Well, not that. I think it's just against a team like the Bears where they can just run the entire time and just then get a 1 yard gain for a first down. It just gives the defense all the time on the field.
I give the Packers a 99.9% of winning the Super Bowl.
You actually believe in the Packers now? Do you genuinely? Because
yes,
if you look at our record and how we're playing right now, this is the best we've been in years.
Well,
this is the best we've been without Rodgers.
Oh yeah. But with Rodgers, I think those 2 years that we went 13-3.
This is the best we've been since 2019, I think.
Yeah,
which is good.
And I think right now, Jordan Love made his way into the MVP race.
Yeah, if he keeps it up and doesn't get any more, I think he's in the top 10 for yards. Dak is at the first by a lot, but yards isn't what gets you the MVP.
No.
So if Jordan Love, because he's having right now what Rodgers where Rodgers was 34-2 1 year for touchdowns, interceptions. Love is 32-4 or something.
Yeah.
So if Love keeps it up and keeps the interceptions gone, he could easily beat MVP. Well, he is an MVP candidate. And every single week, Fox, ESPN, NFL, they all put the QB rankings, and he's been at 3 every week. And every single week, people are saying Love should not be even in the top 10 for no reason.
But the only guy that's above Jordan Love is Drake May. And
I think they keep putting one other person. I think I don't know who it is. It's not Mahomes or Allen. I don't know who it was. It might be Bo, but if the fact that it is Bo doesn't make sense to me because
it doesn't really.
He's a good quarterback. I like Bo Nix a lot, but he's not the reason they're 11-2.
No, it's that defense.
That's why I'm not terribly worried. I think as long as our offense puts up a good fight, then I think we have a chance.
I'm hoping that Rashad Gary shows up.
Me too.
This game.
And I'm just thankful we're in Denver in the time of year that it's cold and not hot.
Yeah.
And
but they do have to be careful about the air. It is a lot thinner.
Well, that's where. And I hope if it's not, if it's too windy, kicking is going to be hard. But, I mean, the past 3 weeks, McManus has just been just straight dead center every time.
Yeah, he was.
So I'm not too worried about that. And, I mean, really, the rest of the season, I think we could easily go 4-0 and end up being 13-3-1 easily.
Mm-hmm.
It really sucks that we can't be higher than that, especially when you look at our 3 games being 9 points.
Yeah.
And then that tie. So it's really frustrating that we could right now be 12-0.
Right.
Or we could be 13-0 right now.
Yeah, last night, not last night, but during the Bears-Packers game at the end of it where Kenta came on, me and Kenta were talking about if we just had Christian Watson.
Yep.
From the beginning of the season, we could have beat the Cowboys.
I don't even think that. I think if we just had healthy McManus, we could be 13 because 3 of those games or 2 No, 3 of the 3 tie or 1 tie and 3 losses is from field goal kick. But
And
I'm not going to blame that on him. But
in the Browns game, it was a bad interception by
yeah. But no, I think if we had Kraft the entire season and Watson from the beginning, we could be 13-0 right now.
Oh yeah, we could have easily.
But if I'm being completely honest, obviously I would take Kraft back in an instant. I think it's kind of a good thing because it's making Jordan Love trust other receivers more.
Yeah.
And the other receivers are really showing up right now. Like Wicks is doing great. That was really awesome by Melton last week.
Yeah, it was Melton against the Bears, but
yeah, but then against the Lions, Wicks torched them the whole game.
But did Wicks play in this game?
I think he did a little bit, but he didn't. Same as Dobbs. They were both playing, I think, but they didn't have any like big catches or anything. It was really Watson the entire game.
And in critical situations, Reed.
And Fitzpatrick too, the tight end.
Number 86. Yeah,
he's been doing actually pretty good. I'm really impressed with him.
And
Musgrave, I'm very happy Musgrave is showing up and playing.
Yeah. I still think that was a catch.
I do too, but I hope he can get an actual one ruled complete.
Yeah.
Because I think he's needed to prove himself for a while since Kraft took over, and this is the only time he can with Kraft gone.
So wasn't Luke a higher pick than Kraft, right?
Luke was supposed to be our number 1 tight end.
Yeah,
and then Kraft, and then I think Luke got in,
he got hurt.
Yeah, and then Kraft just blew up.
So so let me ask you, what do you think? Who's gonna get the extension, Kraft or Musgrave?
I think it'll be Kraft. Easily. He literally, before he went out, he was the number 1 tight end in the league. And nobody recognized that, but he was, because it was National Tight End Day, and he had the highest stats out of anyone. Then he got injured against the Steelers. So.
But I know we drafted both of the tight ends in the same draft.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And I wanted to ask you something because I just thought about it and I thought it was so funny. I don't think this is going to happen in any world, but the fact that it's possible is funny. Packers Steelers Super Bowl.
Oh God! Don't.
I don't think that it can happen. I don't think it can happen, or it would happen, because I don't think the Steelers are going to make it that far. But how they're doing now, it could happen. It could.
Yeah.
Do you know how big that would be? Aaron Rodgers versus the Super Bowl.
That is going to be like a circus.
That would be the biggest. That'd be like the most watched football game.
It will, but it'll be a circus show.
I think we'd win. I mean,
yeah, we already did that once in the season, and
the only thing I'm worried about, I'm not even worried about it, is technically because the Eagles are just bombing right now. But they are still technically eligible for playoffs. And if we keep up the 2nd seed, we can end up facing them in the playoffs in the wild card. And I really don't want that. I think we're a better team than the Eagles, but we've lost to them the past 2 times. And it's 3 games. And all 3 games were a field goal difference.
Yeah.
That just worries me. I don't know if I'd rather play the Bears because the fact that, the idea of losing to them for a playoff spot is not enjoyable.
No.
But
so out of the 3 teams, the Packers, Bears, and the Lions, what team is going to be the odd team out?
I think well, actually, I don't know because the Bears face the Browns this week.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's just me being an optimist, but I truly think the Browns can beat them, especially because even though they just lost to the Titans, Shedeur Sanders played great.
Oh, yeah, he did. Wow.
And their defense, if they have an offense that can play good with him, their defense is no question the best out there. So I think they could beat the Bears. And if the Bears go 2-0, then play us again and go 0-3, I don't know if they can break, but I personally think they'll get farther than the Lions. I feel like the Lions will be the odd ones out. Just because like they play so good and then they play a team and just act like they never played football before.
Yeah,
and I don't think, still, like I've said, I don't think the Lions are ever getting to a Super Bowl with Goff. I just don't think it'll happen. That's why I haven't brought up the Seahawks, because I still don't think Darnold is gonna. He's been questionable the past couple weeks, and everyone knows him in the playoffs. So I think the Rams and us are the biggest threats, and I don't think people are talking about us enough. Because they say you lost to the Panthers and the Browns. The Panthers beat the Rams with 30 points. So I don't want to hear that. And the Browns is the best defense in the league. Myles Garrett has 18 sacks.
Yes, he does.
So I don't want to hear it. And the Cowboys, we tied to them. They've put up 40 points on so many teams.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's funny the Chiefs are just not going to make the playoffs.
God.
I think Travis Kelce needs to retire.
Yeah, I think he does too.
And honestly, I don't like this. This is drastic, but how many more years do you think Mahomes has on the Chiefs before he gets tired and Tom Brady goes somewhere else?
If I was the Chiefs, and if I had to rebuild that whole team, I would trade away Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. But I honestly can't there's not one team in the NFL I can picture in my head Mahomes being on besides the Chiefs. Him on this I can't picture a team with him on it that makes sense.
What would you do, or what would you say if the Lions actually?
I don't think he'd go to a North team personally.
Because there's a rumor out there at the end of the season, when the draft is going to be on, there are 2 QBs that the Lions are looking to trade for, and that is Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow.
I'd rather the Lions have Joe Burrow personally, just because I hate Lions fans and I don't want them to have Mahomes. Where do you think Jared Goff would go? Because personally, I could see him as a Bengals quarterback.
Jared Goff.
I could see him in a Bengals uniform.
That would be awesome if they could get him an offensive line.
Because he's good, but he's not a playoff quarterback, and he's shown how stiff and immobile he can be this season.
I could see Jared Goff going to the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I could see that too, I think. I could see that.
Or the Atlanta Falcons.
Do you think this is Rodgers last year?
You know what? I have a funny feeling he's going to...
I feel like he's going to do one more.
Yeah, but I have a funny feeling that he's going to sign with the Minnesota Vikings.
He's not going to go to the Vikings. The Vikings have made it pretty clear they're sticking with J.J. McCarthy.
Really? With that?
They have.
But they have the Super Bowl door open. Is there a chance right now? You got you got Justin Jefferson, you got Jordan Addison, you got that nice defense. All they're missing is a veteran quarterback.
Yeah. I mean, personally, I think Rodgers might stay with the Steelers another year. Because unlike the Jets, he's liked it there, and he's had a good relationship with everyone on the team. He likes having DK Metcalf.
And now he has Adam Thielen also. So.
But no, I don't think...
But there's going to be a lot of teams looking for a quarterback next year.
Yeah, the Jets are going to be looking for one.
And what do you think? Where do you think Kyler Murray can fit?
I feel like he could be a Falcon.
really?
Yeah,
I'm hearing Vikings, maybe the Vikings.
maybe, but I still don't think I trust me. I think it's idiotic, but it seems like the Vikings want to keep JJ McCarthy. After all the losses, they don't blame him, and then after the wins like they just had against the Commanders, they praise him like he's a god. Like,
I mean, you gotta be kidding! The Commanders are a crappy ass team.
this year, they're terrible, yeah.
It's like, come on.
But they still went 33-0 against them.
Could you see Kyler Murray on the Jets?
I could see that. I could see Justin Fields as a Cardinal or a Falcon.
Wow.
I could really see Justin Fields as a Falcon, honestly.
I know the Raiders are looking for a QB also.
Who do they even have right now? The Raiders?
Gino?
But no, besides that, because Gino hasn't been playing, I don't think.
Is that other the second year guy with the mustache?
I feel like Gino is going to retire this year.
Or I think Gino might go to a different team.
He's not. He's washed. Like, he literally has done nothing the entire season.
Well, they took away his number one receiver.
I guess.
Jacoby Byard, not there.
But, like, I don't know why, because I understand players are loyal to their teams.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't understand why Justin Jefferson, Max Crosby, Myles Garrett, I don't understand why these people don't go to winning teams, to Super Bowl caliber teams. I don't know why they continue to stay on bottom of the barrel teams for years.
Well, there is a story out there where Justin Jefferson said if they don't get a QB in the offseason, he might think about asking for a trade.
Because I'm not the hugest fan of Jefferson, but you can't ignore how good he is.
Oh yeah,
He's a great receiver. He's still up there as one of the best in the league, if not the best. So it's just like obviously I don't want to see him with a good quarterback against the Packers in a game.
Yeah.
But it does suck to see him just like have a game like the win against the Commanders. You know how many receptions and yards he had? He had 2 receptions for like 12 yards and they scored 33 points. He got targeted twice. That was it.
Yeah, but that's nothing. You know how many yards he had in the previous game?
Nothing.
He got 2 catches, 4 yards.
Yeah,
in the whole game.
So I feel bad for him.
I mean,
he's one of the only people that it looks like they're getting annoyed with JJ McCarthy.
Yeah,
for some reason, like Kevin O'Connell looks like he still loves JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. I was gonna say if the Packers had first round picks,
he would never go to the Packers.
Oh, come on!
He would never go to the Packers.
We can hope.
Maybe with Jair gone, he would. But I don't think, and like we don't have any more room for receivers. I would love Max Crosby or something, but we don't have the money for that.
That is true. Well, no, not really. If we hear me out. What about this trade to the Raiders? We'll give them Rashad Gary, a third round pick, and Malik Willis.
For Max Crosby?
Yeah.
I'd do that.
I mean, they need a QB and they need a pass rusher. So
yeah. I mean, personally, I think what we need to do the most in the offseason is get a really good cornerback.
Yeah.
I gotta say, even though he hasn't done anything bad, I'm kind of disappointed in McKinney this season. He's been really quiet, and I feel like there's a lot of play, like yes, especially against the Bears. There are a good amount of plays that he got torched. So I don't know.
But to be fair, he was out there for a while.
He was. That's why, like I said, for anything towards the Bears game, I'm not going to blame the defense because they were playing like most.
Yeah,
of the
he
game.
was tired. So,
Like, yeah, Parsons was exhausted. I don't blame Parsons.
I don't blame him either because he was like getting triple held.
It wasn't even that. It's just the dude that would like Parsons. Like that's like. Did you see the Lafleur's press conference? Like
No.
he was just saying like he does like Lafleur said like I don't know what is considered a hold anymore, and then it literally shows the clip of Parsons like 4 times with his hands in the air in front of the ref getting choked and just no calls.
Yeah.
Parsons hasn't got a single holding call the entire season.
And he said, well, if you're that good, the referees are not call it.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't know. I can't back up how it is because I don't know how he was treated at the Cowboys, but a lot of Cowboys fans have just been saying that it was the exact same thing there. That he would get held after hold after hold and never get called.
Yep.
So.
But even though he gets held that many times, the dude is phenomenal.
Yes, he is. He was that was a good trade. Like, I don't want to ever hear someone say the Cowboys. Like, I don't hear Cowboys fans say they won that because they did not.
How did they win that?
Because they look at it as, well, we're going to pick someone up really good in the draft with the picks you gave us. But
you mean at the end of the first round?
Yeah. And they think Kenny Clark has helped them a lot, which he probably has a little bit.
Yeah, he has a
not as much as Parsons.
No. Oh, man, Parsons changed everything for Jeff Heffler.
Mm-hmm.
He's putting Parsons everywhere.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But, Jackson, what is your prediction for the score?
I am going to say, just because usually I don't think about it or I think about it, but I don't usually get super good feelings on what the score is. But for some reason, for the past little bit, I've 33 has really stayed in my head. Oh, yeah. So I don't know why. It's just I'm confident. I'm confident that we can do it. So I'm going to say for some 33-17 has been in my head.
Ooh.
But I don't think we're going to have that big of a stretch. So I'm going to say 33-21.
Okay, 33-21. Okay.
And I'll add on that if they get more points than that, I don't think it'll be from the offense. I think it'll be from the defense getting a turnover.
And you got to admit, the special teams been playing pretty well.
Yeah, they have. Mm-hmm.
Couple of games.
So, I'll say 33-24. 33-24. Okay.
Nice.
But I'm not too worried about it.
Okay. Nice.
What are you?
My prediction: 31-21.
Okay. So you think we'll have a high scoring game?
Yeah, I think, especially.
I think Reed is going to get some touchdowns this game.
Yeah.
Because he said that this game against the Bears was a tester for him. He needed to, and he was great. So I think he's gonna get unleashed a little bit and get some good scores. I think Watson will probably have maybe 2 touchdowns. Jacobs probably a rushing touchdown.
Yeah. But I am hoping that I can see more of a 5-wide set out there.
Mm-hmm.
With all of our healthy receivers out there.
I want to see I just worry that Golden, just because he's young and young people can be arrogant and everything. I'm just worried that if he goes this entire season without not just getting a touchdown, but without barely getting any catches, that he's not going to want to stay here. Because after every Packer game or everything, you hear from all the players. I have not heard a single interview with him. I haven't heard a single press conference, a single word from him on how he feels there. So I don't know about. So I just worry that if he doesn't get action that he's not going to be interested in staying?
Well, you know that long touchdown pass to
Mm-hmm.
Boat Mountain,
Yeah.
and when they were celebrating, I did see Golden was the first one to go to Boat Mountain.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Okay. I didn't remember seeing him out there besides the first drive.
No, I saw it after all that. It was like a 4 wide set.
Okay.
So my prediction is 31-21.
Okay. That's a
And
good.
I'm hoping that maybe going to get his first touchdown.
That would be awesome.
Season.
I want, because we haven't had one the entire game or the entire season, I want either like a pick six, or I want our defense to get some points. Like, I think we have I want a strip, fumble, and recovery touchdown. I want a punt return touchdown. Like, I want our secondary or defense to get points, not just because I want them to, because I think they're good enough to. So, like, I want McKinney to get an interception and run it in. I want Williams to do that. Like, I just think that would be really good for our defense, especially since our offense has been showing up so much.
You know what I do not want to see? Is the play that we saw in the Monday night game.
And even though it only happened like once, I don't want to see a handoff or a toss on a 3rd and 5.
You know what? I don't get that about Matt before. What is he doing?
I mean, I don't know, but it worked. So
yeah, but it worked. But that's not the only play.
But I think you should do. I think it is smart. But I think if you're gonna do it, you have to use Wilson, because if you have Jacobs on the field on a 3rd down like that, the other team is gonna know he's getting the ball.
Yeah.
So, but if you have Wilson out there, they probably think Love's going to go for a pass, and Wilson is explosive.
Yeah, but the reason that I want to see Marshawn Lloyd out there in college, man, the guy was fantastic out of the backfield, catching the ball.
I mean, he was supposed to. I think he started practicing. Yeah. And I think he's in question to get cleared now. So I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's going to be this game, but I think against the Bears, he might be playing.
Or maybe I would love to see him come out in the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be huge too.
And change the whole offense.
All I pray is nothing happens to Watson, because he.
Yeah.
I think with him, like, him and Love have just been on fire together. So I think with him, we can take it all the way to the Super Bowl. I personally think we do.
And if you see the numbers before and after Watson came in, Jordan Love's numbers are off the charts.
And I think it's not a question now who our wide receiver was.
Yeah, it's no question.
Unless the next 4 games, Reed starts getting 3 touchdowns a game, I don't think it's a question that Watson is our guy.
You know, it's not a bad thing to have 2 number 1 receivers.
No, it's not. But I personally think, it's Watson, Reed, and Dobbs. But that's just because we have Golden, and while Wicks is like good, he had that one really good game. If he continues to show that, then I'll put him against Dobbs.
Yeah, you know, with Wicks, he has one good game, then he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, so we'll see. But, you know, I just want to see. I want to see a good game out of our receivers. I want to see Musgrave and Fitzpatrick. Like, Fitzpatrick seems like he's been fitting in well. I want to see more.
Yeah.
I want to see some forced fumbles by the defense. I want Micah to get to Nix, because he was super close against Williams, and while Nix is good, he doesn't have Williams' legs.
That is hard for me. You're gonna get mad at me, but I am a big Bo Nix fan.
No, I know. I like him. He seems like a charismatic dude. He's a good quarterback.
And, yeah, I think he's going to be one of the.
I think he's here to stay in Denver.
I think he's going to be one of the elite quarterbacks going forward.
Me too. But I think so is Love.
Yes, it is.
Especially because this shows more than anything. If Love has his guys, he's going to be elite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And our offensive line has been much better the past couple weeks.
Yes. Oh, yeah, because Zach Thomas healthy.
Yep.
And we got
that dude from the Seahawks.
And we got Kenton.
Yeah.
Kenton just popped in.
Oh, he just got here? Oh.
Yeah, he just got here.
I guess he could give us our score predictions then.
And talk about the game on his.
For real, y'all know I have you guys in chat music. I said, you guys know I have chat music. Come on now.
I said the Packers are going to go 33-24, and Jay said 33-21 against the Broncos.
I'll do like 29-20 Packers.
Okay.
But I don't know. I've been liking our defense a lot, though. So.
Well, that's why I was saying I can see our defense getting some forced fumbles or maybe recoveries, but yeah.
But yeah, before we go to it, what did you like about the Packers in that Bears game?
I guess it's the resiliency to always keep putting pressure on the Bears, and we controlled the pace of the game and the tempo, which I wanted us to do. Instead of we come out there with, high energy and like we're the big dogs, then I think we would come out there the victor, and that's exactly what the Packers did. Now with the Broncos, it's a little different. I still think they need to come out there with that high end energy. I think that's always the key for us to win. But yeah, kind of treat the team like, hey, y'all been bad for years. Now y'all just getting here. Now show us that you earned it. Don't type of like kind of what we did with the Bears.
Yeah, I told Jay I'm looking at this game like the Bears game. I'm looking at this as it's going to be mainly on our offense because while the Broncos' offense isn't bad, they're 11-2 because of their defense. The Bears are 9-4 because of their defense, not because of their offense. So I think this will be an offensive battle, and I think our defense will be able to hold them. I think our offense just needs to have a day because their defense is no joke.
No, it isn't.
But the Bears isn't either, and we were able to put almost 30 on them.
Yep. And they almost put 30 on us, too.
But like I said the whole time, our defense was playing the entire second half, so I'm not going to blame that on them.
Yeah. But you know who has to play well?
And the refs also missed four
hands to the face. Talking about that. Micah Parsons is getting help every single play.
He's getting choked.
Here's something I can put to you, and so you guys don't watch basketball. So we all know that Micah Parsons not getting flags is outlandish.
He hasn't gotten a flag once the entire season.
Yeah. Not at all.
Now, just imagine both Wisconsin pro teams, star players, are getting mistreated because I'm going to let you know the whole entire situation with Giannis and the NBA refs is shockingly and dishearteningly worse than Micah Parsons' situation. They're both as bad, but for how frequent more basketball has consistent play going on, it's way worse and doesn't have 11 people on the field at once.
The NBA and NFL hates Wisconsin, so
yeah, they're both clearly
and
trying.
The MLB, no sports organization likes Wisconsin.
No, even except for no sports organization, but Wisconsin thankfully gets love with again the city's statistical award stuff. You've been seeing a lot of things that I've been sharing a lot about how Milwaukee has been getting praised through other stuff.
But no, they like same with like the WWE. No, the WWE likes Milwaukee.
Yeah, they come here a lot.
They like Wisconsin.
Yeah,
I don't like the WWE as much, but it's okay.
I don't. I definitely like them more since I've watched them with Alexa's mom. They're entertaining.
Oh, you mean the
No, yeah,
WWE?
The WWE, yeah.
So
yeah, it's
let me ask you a
entertaining. I just don't support
question.
them anymore.
I have a question for you, Jackson.
Hmm.
Who is that man in the all black that's coming out to help you out?
What? Nah, I didn't hear you. What? Can you re-say that?
You know the guy who always comes out in a black hood and a black face mask, and he
what?
does. He interferes in every single match.
Oh, in WWE?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't watch it consistently.
Oh, okay. So you didn't watch Survivor Series?
No.
Yeah, he's not like that, bro.
No, if I'm at if me and Alexa are at her mom's house and her mom's watching it, then we'll watch it with her.
Oh, okay.
It's entertaining. Like,
Oh, it is.
But I'm not gonna search for it to watch it. If it's on, I'll watch it.
It's
Like,
totally entertaining. I do want to go to WrestleMania this year.
I also don't watch any NFL games besides the Packers. So
Really?
no, unless I'm home and it's like a day where it's noon and I'm home by myself and I just got off work and I have nothing else to do, then I will. But I don't have the time to watch any other games.
So, but you watched the Monday night game, right?
No.
Yesterday?
No, I watched highlights of it.
Oh, okay. So that's why. How you know about that?
No, trust me. I thoroughly enjoyed keeping tabs on how bad Jalen Hurts was doing.
Oh God, he was awful last night. Awful. 0 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, and 1 fumble.
Yep. So I don't want to hear anyone call Love the turnover machine when Jalen Hurts exists.
That game was crazy. But how you doing, get there?
I'm doing it, man.
That's good. Well, yeah, guys. That is it for the Green Bay Packers. We are all hoping that the Packers get another victory over the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
And I do have one message to send to Brandon Purda. Do not bring that wheel out. That's all I got to say to you, Brandon.
I think after this game, Tom will have a couple laughs at Brandon.
Yes, he will.
And Brandon will not like it.
No, he won't. He is going to rage like I do.
But I can say it does feel like preparing for the game. It feels refreshing knowing it's not another NFC North team because it feels refreshing playing a team I don't hate and a quarterback I don't hate.
Wow. So you're telling you hate anything that goes up?
Well, I don't like Jared Goff and I don't like Caleb Williams and I don't like the Bears or the Lions. So and
what
the
about
Vikings.
the Vikings?
No, I don't like the Vikings either. But I wasn't worried about the Vikings.
Yeah, because of JJ McCarthy. Man, the guy is so crazy calling himself 9. Really 9? But anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. We had so much fun talking about it. And we will be back next week.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully happy.
We are going to miss one guy next week because he's out of the country, and that is Phil. So he's not going to be here. But other than that, we'll see you next week, guys. You guys have a great one, and peace.
See you.